Even if the injury is small. Yes. Even if the injury is small. You must report it immediately. To your direct supervisor. In our plant, reporting all injuries right away has always been our policy. Still, some workers choose not to report them. They think a small injury is not worth bothering anyone. But experience has shown otherwise. What seems like a minor injury can quickly turn serious without proper first aid. Many times, supervisors only find out about an injury a week or two later, usually when someone mentions that a worker is treating an infected wound on their own. Often, the worker didn't want help at first. Now they feel embarrassed to admit it was a mistake. We don't have the training to judge whether an injury is truly minor. Doctors and nurses do. And even they treat every injury seriously. Just in case it becomes dangerous. They disinfect it as if it might cause gangrene. But physical risk isn't the only reason why we should report all injuries. There are more reasons. Important ones. If no one reports an injury, no one else can learn from it. The conditions that caused the injury remain unchanged. They can easily cause another one. Next time, it could be worse. I remember a case where a worker was hitting a broken metal part with a hammer. A sharp edge scraped his hand. He ignored it. Too small to matter, he thought. But just a few hits later, a metal shard flew up and hit his left eye. He lost his vision. Same situation. Two very different results. That's why we can't dismiss small injuries as unimportant. Another reason is the risk of complications. Any cut or scratch can become infected, and some infections can be severe or disabling. One worker got a small scratch on a Friday afternoon. By Monday morning, the doctor said his blood was so infected they had to amputate his leg. Some people believe it's weak to report cuts, scratches, or swelling. If they get hurt near the end of the shift, they decide to wait and take care of it at home. But once home, they often forget, especially if the injury seems stable. That's a mistake. There are many good reasons to always report small injuries. Sometimes, a dramatic, bleeding cut is less dangerous than a tiny one, especially if the small wound was exposed to toxic substances. A minor break in the skin can carry poison into the bloodstream, and from there, to vital organs. Big or small, every injury must be reported. And it must be reported immediately.